Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. It's Friday night, which means we must be here for another championship watch-along. And tonight we have the joys of a West London derby, Brentford versus QPR, played at the new Brentford Stadium for the first time. A quite storied derby between these two with a long history, and Brentford coming out best in the last few, if memory serves correctly. Please let me know if you're here and you're going to join us for tonight's shenanigans. Say hello in the comments. Let me know that you can see me and hear me loud and clear. We're going to get to the action. We'll have a little chit chat about whatever you want to, really. We'll look at the championship this weekend. We'll look at the two teams tonight. Not really many surprises. And then we will get to the game, which kicks off in about 13 minutes. And we'll be here for all of the action. Reaction, we've got Bits' bet. It's going to be a good show. Couple of 0-0 draws recently, so hopefully we're going to get some goals for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get to your comments, I will just quickly throw up here, I can't talk, the fan sponsor for the live watch along is our good friend Charlie Frost, 30 years of loyal. Here's to many more. He is raising money for the doctors treating him at the moment. If you look there, www.depop.com/ReadingFan21 or at ReadingFan21 on Twitter. You can donate Charlie a shirt, or you can go buy one of the shirts from the Depop, all for a really, really good cause. That, and I don't know, a different cause is me. The Benjamin Bloom Football Channel merchandise store there. Go and get involved. T-shirts, mugs, phone cases, hoodies, training jumpers, all sorts on there. Go and buy something. Support the channel, as it says down the bottom there, which you can also do via Super Chat, Patreon, Teesprings, commenting. But hit that subscribe button if you are with me right now on YouTube. Hit subscribe if you're with me on Twitter. Hit follow if you're with me on Facebook. Hit like. Did I get them all the right way around? Let's say hi to everyone. Why is my baby crying? Says Elliot. He's got to get the babe down before he can watch this. Let's all do this. Good luck to both teams tonight. Well done, Charlie. He is our sponsor there. You can look at the appeal. We can chat to him about it in here. QPR Forever is here. Wonder who he's supporting. Chris is here. Up the Bees. Wonder who he's supporting. That's JR, Whiteheart, Dane. Noah is here. Waiting for this game all week. Buzzing. Love it. Rest in peace, Diego. Yes, indeed. We lost Diego Maradona. Lewis is here. Anne is here. Liam is here. Bits is here as Mike. There you go. Jay is here. Saw a stat that QPR have lost 14 out of the last 15 Friday night games. We love a stat like that. Matster is here. Bournemouth fan here. What's your opinion on Brentford and Bournemouth's promotion hopes? Interesting. Brentford coming slowly up on the rails. Bournemouth look good at the moment. Brentford going to have to usurp the 3-year one parachute teams. Train Spotter is here as well. Another QPR fan. Good. So we've got both teams represented. Get your predictions in for this one. I popped this up a little bit late. So there it is. 71% on the YouTube poll said Brentford would win this one, overwhelming in their favour. Another 21% going for draws. Another 18% going for draws, 11% goalless, 7% say a scoring draw, 10% only think QPR will be getting the victory today. Get your predictions in via the comments. Let's go to the split screen. Have a quick look at the championship games for this weekend. Up the top there is tonight's game, Brentford QPR. Early kick-off tomorrow, Reading, Bristol City. I will not be doing that as a watch-along. I will be here at 3 p.m. for the Super Stream, and then I'm on dearly departed duty at 8 p.m. doing West Brom versus Sheffield United. So I will not be here for Reading versus Bristol City tomorrow. But do join me for the Super Stream at about 2:45, 10 to 3. I can't remember what time I set that up for. Then we have in the 3 o'clocks Huddersfield v Borough, Derby v Wickham down at the bottom, Cardiff v Luton, Rotherham v Bournemouth, Blackburn v Barnsley, Norwich v Coventry, Birmingham versus Millwall, Sheffield Wednesday versus Stoke, Watford versus Preston. And then I will be here on Sunday for the watch-along of Forest v Swansea. Just quickly, the preview show has gone up today, previewing all of those games. Go and check that out. You can do it in the morning if you want, if you're into this now. But plenty of content up there. Fantasy League as well today. And Dearly Departed. There are the teams for tonight for Brentford. I think, other than Pontus Jansson, that is unchanged. Raya in goal. Dalsgaard and Henry are the fullbacks in a back four. Pinnock partnered by Sørensen, but Jansson is on the bench. Don't know what the deal is there, whether they're just trying to bring him back slowly after his injury. He did play in the previous 2 games, I believe. So maybe he's just rested. Interesting. In the midfield there, Janelt, who's come in and done good work. You can see Jensen's on the bench there. Norgard still out hurt. Marcondes and De Silva will be with him in central midfield. And Buemo is an inverted winger playing off the right. Tony is the top scorer for Brentford and one of the top scorers in the entire division. And Fosu has the shirt there ahead of Godos and ahead of Kanyos. You can see on the bench there, Daniels, Janssen, Stevens, Thompson, Jensen, Godos, Force, Kanyos and Presley. So options right the way through the team on the bench there. Decent squad Brentford have these days. QPR, that looks fairly unchanged as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dieng in goal with Hammerline and Kane wingbacks. Maybe Kake was was fullback last game. Excuse me. Dickey and Barbe. I tell a lie. There you go. Masterson played in the last game, didn't he? And Dickey was hurt. Dickey comes back into partner Barbe in a nicely balanced central defensive 2 there. Ball and Carroll is the double pivot behind. Good fun, this lot. Bright Samuel down the right. Chris Willock down the left. Ilias Chair in the 10. And Lyndon Dykes, can he score from open play? He's got 4 penalties, I think, already. He is up top. On the bench for Rangers, Kelly is the spare keeper. Kake's played plenty of games. Masterson played the last game. Wallace, well, he's not that popular. Adoma, Betache. Bon is a good striking option if you're in need of something up top. Kelman and Thomas, who we have seen used, but not really since Willock arrived and Samuel's contract situation got a little bit more sorted. For these two, QPR in good form, actually. Look there, 10 points in 5 games. That meets my gold standard of 2 points per game over a sample size of 5 games. That'll do you, won't it? Slightly better than Brentford, actually. We've got 9 points in the last 5 games. They are, however, unbeaten. And even though it may not last 24 hours, a Brentford win, they have +6 on the goal difference. So a Brentford win there by 2 goals will pop them up into 4th spot, which will be a nice way to go into the game week. I suppose Friday nights aren't all that bad, giving you that little extra bit of rest before the next game. QPR and a win sees them into the top half, probably for the first time since they won on the opening day, didn't they? I think against Forest. But yeah, they just put a graphic up on Sky. Ben Rama last season, 17 goals, 9 assists. Kanyos, Godos and Fosu between them this season, 0. So yeah, we've had this discussion on the channel about that left-hand side, because you certainly can't say the same thing about Ivan Toney. I'm not sure that Ollie Watkins would have had as many goals at this point as Ivan Toney has got now. Wouldn't have been a lot in it for sure. I know he had a hat-trick at Barnsley by this time last season. let's have a little look at the comments in here. What do we got? My vote has increased that to 72% for Brentford. There we go. On the poll there. Chris says, as I advocated, Fosu being given a run at the left attacker due to the ineffectiveness of Kanyos and Godos. Yeah, he looked like he did all right in the last game. Tariq Fosu, always good to see a player coming up from League One. QPR forever. Changed my badge especially for tonight. Loud and proud. You ours. Good luck if you're a Rangers fan or a Bees fan in the chat. I can sit here take my moral high ground as an Ipswich fan and be completely impartial on this one. Liam says 2-2, Tony to score. It'd be fun. White Hart Dane says just 2 Bees goals in the last 4 games show it's not the usual Brentford. Hasn't quite clicked yet, has it? I think we won't see more than 2 goals tonight. 1-0 Brentford. Jay's going to watch as long as he can, and always that horrible thing with the night shift. You're not tired, but you've got to get yourself to bed, haven't you? 2-2 says Charlie, our sponsor. Carl says 3-0 Bees. Nat says 1-1. Noah says we put our best lineup out. Dickey being back is big. I agree on that. QPR forever is one of the 10%. Brentford playing 2 left footers at centre back. It's a rarity to even have one of them, isn't it? So there you go. Mike is here in LA. Wonderful stuff. Good evening to you, Mike. Tonight's the night for Lyndon to score in open play. There you go. Cody, big Man City fan, says 2-1 Bees. William is here. Up the R's. That's not his normal persuasion, is it? Should be a good game. Good players on both sides. Yeah, and we hope, as Jay pipes in, not another Benjamin Bloom. Look, we did get a 4-2 last Saturday, didn't we? And a 2-0 comeback from half-time to win 4-2. So, yes, fingers crossed. But look, come on, it's Brentford under Thomas Frank and QPR under Warburton. Surely it'll be nice and open for us. So Willock's starting to look good, showing promise. Like it. Shall we go to Bits' bet? We will take a couple more comments. I think the players are just about to come out. That hilarious guy who does the Brentford public address stuff. I can see him on the mic there. He normally doesn't say QPR's name, does he, in these games? A little bit juvenile, but quite amusing nonetheless, isn't it? Here is Bits' bet for you tonight. If you want to follow, you've probably got about a minute to get on this one. On Sky Bet there, please gamble responsibly if you're going to. 4+ corners each team, plus 20+ booking points each team at 7-1 there for Bits' bet. So we're looking for 4 corners for each team and 2 yellow cards per team. So he wants some incident. He's laid off the goals after Coventry, Birmingham and Watford, Bristol City. Stephen says, no Bloom, no party. Absolutely. God damn it. When are Ipswich playing? We play Charlton tomorrow afternoon, which doesn't sound fun in League One, does it? Deary me. 1-2, QPR to go mental. There you go, says Lee. Kieran says 3-2 Bees. Welcome back, Mike. Absolutely. If QPR can win this, then we have a brilliant start to the betting weekend. Massive underdogs with the bookies. Yes, Brentford, hot favourites on our poll and with the bookies. Sky are just throwing up the teams there. I wonder whether, not that he's a bad player, but he's not Pontus Jansson. I wonder whether QPR will target Mads Sørensen, a bit less experienced than Jansson. We'll see. Big bloke, though, still. Nick says 3-1 Brentford. Lewis is off to work at 9:30. Well done, you guys, keeping up the work through this awful situation we're in at the moment. There is the QPR team. No issues with the shapes with either as well. Iain, genuinely terrified for Bournemouth's visit to the New York Stadium. Could genuinely be a cricketing score. Iain will no doubt be with us on the Super Stream tomorrow. Maybe watching from behind the sofa. He's not confident in that one. Yes, Lee is going to keep the warm tea using the Benjamin Bloom mug. Where is it? He got it in yellow, actually. There it is, third along on the top. You two can get yourself a Benjamin Bloom mug like Lee did. Thank you, Lee, for supporting the channel. We are that lot from Shepherd's Bush to the Brentford announcer. Yes, indeed. Hello, Benno says peanuts. Hello, peanuts. Hello, Pino. Pino Palladino. Anyone know who he is? 3-1 Brentford says Nick. Blow says Brentford were in League Two as recently as 2009, whereas QPR has been in the Premier League as recently as 2015. Yes, there is a slight difference in the way that QPR has run and Brentford has run. I should mention we're doing a minute's silence here. I'm assuming that is for the great Diego Maradona. Obviously, I do keep talking because we're on a broadcast. If anyone finds that disrespectful or offensive, I do apologise. You will know, though, that I have the utmost respect for Diego Maradona, and I did a video to say as much a couple of days back. Looks like we're just about to end the minute's silence here. 11:45 a.m. kickoff. There you go, Mike. Get a coffee, matey. You're normally drinking at this point, aren't you, fella? It's nearly midday, isn't it? Come on, you R's. Mike was a great laugh, I remember, in Coventry versus QPR, which we've had. Yeah, so we've had QPR on a Friday night a couple of times. We've seen them win at Derby, haven't we? Or was that on a Tuesday night? I can't remember. And we did see them lose that game against Coventry. I think Thomas Frank is eating some Haribos by the look of it. Getting a little bit of a quick sugar rush there. Henrik Dalsgaard is giving a quick pep talk to everyone. Rico Henry looks completely focused. So does Ivan Toney, I can see there. Mark Warburton sits down Bielsa-like on, it looks like a drinks box or something of that nature. And we're just about ready to go. That stadium is really nice. Yes, can't wait to see some people in it, for goodness sake. Lewis is talking about Derby again. Did you hear Rooney say that everything goes well, he will retire if he gets the job? Unbelievable scene. So Rooney's last game, yeah, what a career. Signing off by getting spanked by Neil Warnock. Indeed, right. We are ready to go. Sorry, I did a very limp clap there because I didn't want it to go too loud down there. Microphone, which is literally right there. You can see it, can't you? Right, I'm going to shove that microphone a little bit over this way so I can angle my gaze there. Let's hope this is a good one. That sounds so. This is Christmas. Let's hope it's a good one. Or well, okay, it's a lyric in that song somewhere, isn't it? We're off, and it's booted forward into the QPR half. Half cleared there. Dalsgaard has it. He's well forward. He's lifted it over to Tony, who's just wrestling with Hammerlinen, who gets it clear. To Dykes, who holds it up. Hammerlinen has it again and pops that one up the line. Dykes forward from Carroll. And QPR start with the possession. Back into the centre-half positions and into the central midfield with Carroll again. Barbet steps out. Barbet, obviously a former Brentford player. Allowed to let go on a free there. Big diagonal out to Bright Samuel. Good start this by QPR in the first minute. Samuel engages Henry. Stands him up well. Knocks it back in a crossing position now. Todd Kane. That's blocked. Cross goes in the end. Excellent start by QPR in the first minute there. Moving the ball around nicely and getting into a good crossing position there. No end product as such, but a start that will be pleasing to the Rangers fans watching this one. It's back with Dickey, who swings that one in, headed clear by Sørensen. Barbet, nice reverse ball out to Dickey again. Inside, still popping it around nicely, QPR. Brentford cannot get the ball. Barbet to Bull. He gets it back into the front to Dykes. QPR must be on about 95% possession here. And finally, they've relinquished it. Here's Mbuemo, and it's out for a throw-in. Good start. Good start here for Rangers. Let's have a look here. Yes, let's hope it's a good one without any tears. That's what I was trying to say, Charlie, wasn't it? I just need goals for my bets. The BB stream curse does it. There's no curse, Jay. It's always my fault, isn't it? Leeds lose, it's my fault. 0-0, my fault. If I make a prediction, it's my fault. It's always my fault, isn't it? Hey, Fosu has it. Kane takes it off him. Here is Bull. And in to Dicky. No to 0-0. No, not tonight. Please, not tonight. Forward to Dykes. Sørensen wins their header. So much for me saying they might target him. He's won the first 2 headers in this game. What's going on with Samuel at QPR? Is he off in January? I'm not sure he's going to be off this season, given that they sold Eze. And I think he wanted to. He was agitating for the move, wasn't he? So, but I think he'll stay the season unless they get a crazy offer. New T-shirt, absolutely. Interesting. A couple of QPR players didn't take a knee. Oh dear, I don't want to get into all of that stuff. I'm sure it doesn't make them a bad person if they didn't. Maybe they struggle to get back up again. Here's Willock. Ben, pick a film for me to watch. Don't watch a film. Watch this. Don't watch that. Watch this. Here is Chair into the box. Sørensen and Henry double team him and get it clear up to Rob Dickey. Larbey. Fed in. Oh, nice turn there by Bull. And it's gone loose for Bright Samuel. Again, he's got the run on Henry here. Can he get past him? Good battle that is. 2 good players there. Bright Samuel and Rico Henry. That should be fun to watch. Samuel's not happy with the amount of support he got there. He wanted another option which will help him in those 1v1s. Corner for QPR, our first of the 4 we need on Bits' Bet. Me Jones says, opinions on Brentford so far? They haven't really had the ball. QPR have started with the more possession. Can they get some goal threat now from this here corner? It's going to come in from the right-hand side. Not a great one. Up in the air by De Silva, though, and out for a throw-in. Out it goes to Chair again. And Todd Kane goes back into the centre halves. Brentford all come out from that deep defensive position they were in the corner. And decent press by Mbuemo there. And Larbey just slides past him. Nice play by Larbey, that actually. Sticks it up the line for Tom Carroll. Carroll switches the play nicely to Kane. Nice little layoff on the volley there. Good start this by QPR, playing really nicely. Better side by far so far. Not that Brentford have been bad, but QPR just dominated this one thus far. In terms of possession, of course. Celtic pay 10 mil. They can take Samuel. Don't know if you're going to get 10 mil out of the Scottish Premier League, Premiership. I can say Premiership for that in these times. But where was the link? It was Bruges, wasn't it, for 5 mil out in Europe, in Belgium. QPR still have the ball. I wonder if I hit refresh, whether I'll get the possession. Yeah, 79% up on the possession in the first 6 minutes for Rangers. Been a good start. Samuel does really well to keep that in. He's up against Rico Henry. Half beats him. He's still got the ball. They've doubled up on him now. Fosu has got back. And that battle is going to be a really good fun one, isn't it? Slid in by Carroll to Chair in the 10. Men back. A little one around the corner, hammer line, and then given away by Carroll. Here comes Brian Mbuemo on the break, stepping inside off the right touchline. Good game this so far. Lots of good passing. most of it by QPR thus far. Can they keep it up? I wonder. I wonder. Sorensen has it at the back for Brentford. Here is De Silva. Oh, with a hospital ball there by De Silva into Janelt, and then Pinnock gives it away. And that's out for a Rangers throw. Is Willock going to take it quickly, or are they going to slow down? Definitely not quite there yet, Brentford, are they, in this first 7-8 minutes? Here we go with Marcondes into the right back position. He gets it well clear. Here come QPR again, who look decent. Barbe, Dickey, Kane needs to advance himself a little bit there. Very deep, the fullback. He receives it back off Bull. Here comes the Brentford press. Dickey plays through it nicely to Samuel. Tries to give and go. And Rico Henry, this ding-dong battle, he wins that latest one there, cutting out the cross. Mike says, that Jose tune you made, Ben, was quality. Yeah, get on Twitter and retweet that. I can't remember what was it called. Mourinho. It's a song by me about Jose Mourinho. Am I Still Special? It's called. A play on the special one there. Bright turned down Bruges because he wanted to go to Palace with Eze, but Palace didn't want him. There you go. That will stitch you up, won't it? Home with David Raya now. Can Brentford get a bit of possession? Can anyone create a chance here? Here is Pinnock. De Silva comes deep. And first real bit of possession Brentford have had now. Dalsgaard. Marcondes comes in off the right-hand side. Nice ball by Marcondes. Touched by Henry's excellent as well. Henry, not the greatest cross we've ever seen. Oh, Mbeumo brings that down absolutely beautifully there. Great bit of skill by Mbeumo. He comes inside his man. He's going to shoot. Hits it left-footed. And the first shot on goal is a little bit of a tame one, isn't it? But lovely bit of skill by Mbeumo to bring that one down. I'm just going to see it again on the replay. Watches that down. Lovely soft feet there. And just cushions that down. You knew he was going to shoot after he'd done that, didn't you? Brings it all the way round. And the low shot bounces through. Where in the Premier League table do you think Spurs will finish this year? Do I think Spurs will win the Europa League? Pass. I only do dearly departed in the Premier League, don't I? So I don't really know a lot about Spurs. I know they have Harry Kane, who's really, really good. They'll finish in the top 5, won't they? For sure. With Jose, the man. Russ is here. Am I not on the wine tonight? No, I had some last night. So, got to be good tonight. I'm on the Pepsi Max. I try not to be on the wine too many nights in a row. Right. Time check for Stephen. If anyone's watching on Sky and wants to sync up with me, if we're ahead, behind, etc. I'm at 11 minutes and 10 seconds right now. So I'll count you into 11:15. 3, 2, 1, 11:15. There we go. If you want to sync up. Here is Hammerleinen, who is going to take the throw-in from the left-back position. And that's into the channel. Dykes is there with Pinnock, gets it off to Willock. And Willock wins another throw-in off Henrik Dalsgaard. And QPR is still the better side in this one, although Brentford and Mbeumo have had the only shot here. Hammerleinen and wins another corner. Everybody tick for Bits' bet there. Second corner already. We're looking for 4 for each team. And we are looking for 2 bookings for each team. Also, we have already got 2 Rangers corners. and they've started really well, Rangers, in this one. You'd imagine we will see Brentford come into it, however. Corner for Rangers. Referee wants to talk to somebody. Tom Carroll on the goal line, who's probably the shortest guy in the entire box, isn't he? Janelle is signalling for something. In it goes, right-footed from chair, headed clear. Oh, slightly misjudged a bit there by Todd Kane. And Mbeumo has got it. And Mbeumo feeds that towards Fosu. Not enough on that. If he plays that in, Fosu's sort of one-on-one with the defender about 35 yards from goal there. So bit of a missed opportunity there. And Mbeumo couldn't complete the pass on the run there. Mike says, good start from Rangers, but we've been gelling better. Do have a habit of dominant games and dropping I can't say that, I'll get demonetized. Dropping a testicle, I think I can say. That's allowed, isn't it? YouTube will probably still have me for that one. Hey. But yes, they do need to keep up the way they are playing in this game against a good side by like Brentford. Here is Dalsgaard, the right back, steps over halfway. In it goes to Mbeumo. Mbeumo, if they can get the flick there, Henry's arriving. Far post, here is Henry. Stands it up, plays it back to Janelle. 1-0 to Brentford. And right on cue with QPR having started well. It's a really nice finish by Vitali Janelt. And it's 1-0 to Brentford there. He drilled that one in left-footed. It's a really nice finish. In the first instance, and Mbeumo gets it. They get an overload on the far post. Tony flicks it on to Rico Henry. He waits, he slides it back, and that's really good from Janel, I have to say. Just gets his head over the ball. He's going to hit it hard, low, and just try and find the corner. Try his luck. Dieng has to move across. It's a great goal, to be fair. Hits that one really well. And against the run of play, it's a lovely goal that. It's curling away into the side netting from Janelt, who gives Brentford the lead. Get your thoughts in on that one. Bit of a sickener that if you're a QPR fan, because it started the game really well. But we talk about the term possession. We talk about the word dominating possession. Do you have any right to say you're dominating possession if you're not creating any chances? Well, there you go. There's a case in point there. Great bit of finishing from Brentford. And against the run of play, we have to say, it is Brentford 1, QPR 0. Janelt with a lovely goal there on 14 minutes. Let's have a look at your comments on that one. Boom. Indeed. Charlie says, really good goal. Mike, sadly, you were right on cue and correct. Indeed. Flo says, yes, not a goalless draw. Indeed. No BB 0-0 today. A German not signed by Norwich. What is this? Yeah, I think there might have been a few Germans before Norwich decided to start signing them in 2017. Hundreds of years into football, Russ. But there you go. Norwich didn't invent everything, put it that way. But yes, a very decent-looking German signing there in central midfield. Difficult for the keeper, yeah. Lovely finish, though, wasn't it, Lee? Into the corner. Yippee, says Tony. Good work, my friend. Unbelievable, but totally believable if you're a QPR fan. Yes, well, it was predicted by yourself, Mike, just seconds before, wasn't it? QPR to bounce back 2-1. I'm keeping the faith. Yeah, suckered them, didn't they, Brentford? Absolutely suckered them there. Here is Hammerlinen. Crosses that one in, headed out by Pinnock. And gathered away there. We had the exclusive rights, I thought, since Farker came in. I think you'll find there's a guy called Timo Werner and a guy called Havertz. They're both German, aren't they? Playing for Chelsea, who are probably a little more high profile than Marco Stiepermann. And who was the really bad one, Russ? Was that Philip Heiser? There's a couple of absolutely terrible ones. There was a centre half as well who was awful, wasn't it? So given away there. And just hoofed clear by Brentford. A flying back heel by Ivan Toney there. And Fosu's done well to chest that one down. Here is Henry. And Sørensen. Janelt on the ball. Out it goes to Dalsgaard. Took a deflection, did it? I have to see that one again. I didn't see that. Not saying you're wrong. I just didn't see it. Wouldn't be the first time I missed something. Alex, wonderful. I appeared on Alex's channel the other night. Go and check that out. Just type Alex Griffin into YouTube and you'll see me at half-time during his Ipswich versus Hull watch-along, lamenting. Come on, QPR, says Bits. This is totally to script. No comment on that one. Oh, poor ball by Dieng. Here's Marcondes. Big chance. Oh, good save. Is he going to get the follow-up? Oh, Dieng nearly gifted Brentford a second goal there. Trying to play out from the back, as he's no doubt been instructed by Warburton. It's a dreadful pass there. If Marcondes has got a bit more space there, he would have hit that first time straight into the net. But fortunately, who is it closing down there? Tom Carroll just ran across the back of him and stopped him. Dieng looks sheepishly away. What was the name? Russ, what was the name of that? I'm sure they bought another centre-half Norwich. It was awful. Zimmerman and one other. I can't remember. Who cares? Enough to screw the keeper. Thought it clipped the heel. Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. We will have another look indeed. Are we watching the wrong one again? Marcel Frank. There you go. Suicidal much? Come on, sort it out. Yeah. Long throw-in going in for Brentford. Sørensen tosses that one in, headed away by Larbey and hoofed clear into the distance. Bright Samuel's going to chase that. Oh, we nearly got a touch on it. Brings it down. So dangerous on the dribble, Samuel. Kane gets up and overlaps. Oh, nice ball in by Kane. Unlucky that. Tried a deep cross on the run there. Just tried to drop it in sort of on the penalty spot to try and get Dykes 1v1 with Raya there. But just a bit too close to the keeper. It was David Beckham sort of territory for putting a good cross in there. It's a difficult one. But good effort. And clear it goes by Dieng. Goes for the distance on that one. Oh, through to Toney there. He's offside. He was in behind. I will find my way. I will go the distance. Anyone name that tune? Disney song, that. Listened to too much of Shaylee's Disney in the car, haven't I? Toney gives the ball back. The top scorer for Brentford and nearly the top scorer in the whole division. Jay says Hercules, yeah. Michael Bolton, the 80s mulleted superstar. What a guy. Here is Willock down the left-hand side. Marcondes has a nick. We've got another corner there. Dalsgaard closes it down. I think it's gone for a throw. I thought Bits' bet was flying there. Willock, Carroll, who looked like he went down under a foul there. And then the retribution tackle by Carroll. He is penalised for a foul. Dalsgaard has a free kick here. Watch it, Ben. Disney have eyes in his every. Yes, we discussed this before, haven't we? Yes, they do. But I would have had it. I would have had to have sung it in tune, in the right key as well for them to pick that one up. Brentford will be smart now. Soak out counter QPR. We will press huff and puff, but we are very much lacking in the box there. Yeah, I haven't seen Rangers get chair on the ball, with the centre halves in front of him yet. They've screened him fairly well. They've got Bright Samuel into good positions, but Rico Henry's very good, isn't he? And he has not yet managed to get past. Flicked on. And there's an offside given against possibly Tony. Fosu chased it on. Inside it goes to Rob Dickey. Up the line for Samuel. Henry in close contact with Bright Samuel. Into the channel it goes. Ooh. Sorensen flicked his head at that. He could have flicked it into Lyndon Dykes' path there. He was trying to flick it onto his centre-half partner, which was into the danger, but he did get away with that one there, Mads Sorensen. Out wide it goes to Kane again. QPR still looking decent. I'll stick the numbers up in the next break of play. They've played well so far. They're losing 1-0 though. Here is Samuel. 3 players around him. He does draw opponents, doesn't he? Nice switch of play there. Out it goes. All touched by Hammerline and wasn't quite close control enough there. And Dalsgaard gets rid. Hammerline with the throw in. Inside it goes to Bull. Here is Bull again. Tried to play that forward into Carroll. Lets it run under his foot. And a bit of a frustrating one, this one now for Rangers. Let's have a look at the stats and you'll see exactly why in about the top 2 stats there. Look at that, 61 possession percent for Rangers, but 3 shots to 0. And all from outside the box. 2 saves forced and a goal out of those 3 shots. So for all of the 144 passes to 95, yes, this has played right in to Brentford's hands so far. Dickey shifts that out to Kane. Out it goes to Samuel, who tries to do his inside-outside trick, and then Marcondes does well marshal him, and then Samuel has a little tug of the shirt and concedes the foul. I'm 45 and Brentford were that nice little team down the street, but now I have to say 9 games without a result against them. They grind my gears. They've done so well, haven't they? The Bees. In it goes to De Silva. Dalsgaard plays it to Sorensen, who goes long, looking for Henry. Kane got ahead on that. Henry's right over in the corner now, comes inside. Fosu, he's going to cross it with the right foot to the near post. Barbet heads that away fairly easily. Here is Bright Samuel. And Samuel, lovely cross. Dykes has to score 1-1. Well deserved there. And Dykes has finally scored from open play for QPR. And it's down to a brilliant assist by Bright Samuel there. Absolute quality from the right winger for QPR. His early cross was just beautiful. It was all from a Brentford attack, headed clear. Samuel turns and runs. It's too strong for Fosu. He's too quick then for Janel. What an assist that is. Wow. Ismail Assar, eat your heart out there. That's absolutely brilliant. Completely, basically takes out the entire Brentford team there from inside his own half to lay it on a plate. I say lay it on a plate. It's bouncing for Lyndon Dykes. Just comes in on his left foot, controls it. Raya's expecting it to go either side. He just goes pretty much through him. But that's excellent and probably a deserved goal in this one for QPR and a sublime bit of wing play by Bright Samuel to set that one up. Great stuff. 1-1, 25 minutes. Good game. Let's get your comments on that little piece of action. Let's have a look. Clinical. Both of them, weren't they? Great goal. Yes, says Noah. Come on, says Bits. Both teams to score. Tick. Charlie says, why do Brentford have so many Scandinavian Nordic players, coaches? They've got big links with Denmark, haven't they? And Matthew Benham also owns Midtjylland, doesn't he? It's just a good, clever market, isn't it? Brilliant goal and game on. Yeah, lovely. Yes, getting Linden first of many, you would hope. Yes, sir, I was right again, says Mike. Nice one. That ball, it was fantastic, wasn't it? Liam, there's always one person who'll find something wrong with a goal. He's criticising Brentford's right back for presumably not being on the cover. I think I'm more in that was a brilliant bit of attacking play than we can always find something to say. There's certain managers that say every goal is the result of a mistake. I don't buy that logic personally, but hey, we can have another look at that if you want. It's going to be goals, goals, goals tonight. We hope so. Indeed. Here comes Brian Mbuemo down the right. Oh, good dribble by Mbuemo. That's got to be a yellow card, that one, for Hammerline. And he'd beaten him and he just shoves him over. Hammerline holds up one finger and says, that's my first foul, ref. I'm not sure the laws work like that. That was a very cynical... he'd beaten him and it's a tactical foul there. Yeah, surely he's going to get the... Yeah, out comes the yellow card. Bit of gamesmanship from Hammerline, and he knows that's a yellow card all day long, doesn't he? So, free kick to Brentford down the right-hand side. Probably suit a left footer, this one. Although Marcondes with his right foot is interested in this, and Mbuemo could swing it in with the left foot. And Mbuemo's walked away from it, so it's going to be a right footer, contrary to what I thought, although they might go short. So Marcondes is going to swing this in with the right foot. Ref blows the whistle. Pinnock is up there with Dickey, having a little push and a little shove, getting closely acquainted with one another. Marcondes swings that in low, well intercepted there. It was Todd Kane on the near post, just slides that one out. Throw in to Brentford. Is Sørensen going to come forward and toss this one in? Does not look like it, although Dalsgaard is drying the ball. So, yeah, Pinnock has stayed up. Sørensen's also in the box. Dalsgaard with the throw. No, he hesitates and throws it to Tony. Dalsgaard, little skip into the near post there. Yeah, surely Sørensen fouled Larbey there. Just bundled him over as he tried to clear it. Skipper, you seem to be 1 minute ahead. Oh, that's the worst, isn't it? Yeah. Try and sync up, guys. It's a bit weird. I should myself be on time, but then YouTube, I think, puts 10 seconds delay on. So, yeah. Check it. Yellow card's out already. Go on, Bits. Bits is bet. Scenes in my living room. Limbs galore. You got to love it, haven't you? With Norwich having only 12 fit players, think our unbeaten run is coming to an end. They've got more than 12 fit players, haven't they? There'll be 17 of them, won't there? How many subs can you have now? I have 8 subs as well. I bet Norwich put 19 players out tomorrow. But no, I don't think commentary will beat them. 12 fit players? Don't believe that for 1 second. Here is De Silva. Forward, he comes. He tries the early cross there. Gets a little deflection. Tony's trying to angle for a free kick there in the D. And he gets it weird away. Oh, senior players. Oh, okay. What's a senior player, Russ? Define that for me. I'm 7 seconds behind on this game, chatting to my brother in Chesham. And he's 7 seconds behind. It'll all even itself up. Okay, Mr. Chairman, break the bank to keep saying it. Well, either way around, it doesn't do any harm on live TV games getting assists like that. Clear there by Larbey, and the ball is dead. they're chit-chatting away to each other, Larbey and Tony, and Rangers have the ball. Hammerlinen has it. Cleared away by Brentford. Marcondes getting pressed by Willock there. And flicked on. And Marcondes plays it back into Sørensen. 32 gone. 1-1 in this one. Dalsgaard tries to play it into the front there. Flipped over the top. Dickie's going to head this back to Dieng. Nice and efficiently. And Dieng rolls it out to Kane, who steps forward. Samuel gets on his bike again. They're going to start doubling up on him by the looks of it now. Out it goes to Larbey. QPR accruing more possession and completing more passes here. Dickie, big diagonal from him. Headed away by Dalsgaard. Nice feet by Carroll. And plays it into Dykes. Back to Carroll. Can they get it out to Samuel? Yes, they can. But they have doubled up on him again. Fosu's getting back to help Rico Henry. In it goes to Bull and Carroll. They're looking to get Samuel 1v1 every time now. But Brentford keeping an eye on him. Here is Samuel. He tried to draw the two in and then slide it down the line to Kane, but couldn't complete the pass there. Here is De Silva. Here is Dalsgaard down the right. And Mbuemo. And a stiff tackle there between Marcondes and Hammerlinen. Oh, wonderful. Lock Yes says, wearing my burgundy blue merch. Looks great. Tremendous. Well done. Thank you for the support, Lock Yes. Send us a picture. I will say this, since Warburton came in, it's not been boring. Not always in our favour, always a good watch. Yeah. They have been good fun, haven't they? I have to say. We named 19 players in the Stoke game. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them dock out. Make up the number. I don't get it yet, right? Depends where that number came from, doesn't it? It could be a bit of spin, let's just say, on that. I suspect you will see a full complement of players on the bench for Norwich. And remember, it's the players on the pitch that do the damage, not the players on the bench, isn't it? I've never seen a bench win a football match, have I? It's the pitch. Bull penalised for a foul there on Mbuemo, who was driving forward. We're up to 35 in this one. Yeah, silly one by Bull. We have a grab at Mbuemo. Not happy with that one. Mike, legend. I'll drink to that, sir. $9.99 super chat from Mike. Thank you so much, Mike, for the support out there in LA at, where are we? Midday. Marcondes. He's going to take this free kick. Headed on by Pinnock, and Rangers are going to get this clear. Dickie, not very composed, but boots it down the ground, and that gives Henry something to think about. He wins the header against Bright. Samuel. Here is De Silva. De Silva out into Marcondes, just right central midfield. Here's Mbuemo. That looks like a foul again by Hammerlinen. Sorry, it's Will, excuse me. I was going to say, If it was Hammerline, he'd already been booked. Swung in by Dalsgaard. Tony's on the back post. I think Fosu got in his way of it there. Tony heads it goalwards and Dieng gathers it up. But he couldn't get a clean header on that because he and Fosu both went for that brilliant back heel by Chair there. Willock. Slipped through. Oh, big shove by Sorensen. Dykes goes down and a penalty has been given. Or is it a free kick right on the edge of the box? Oh, God, we need VAR here. Either way, I wonder, is there a shout for an obvious goal-scoring opportunity there? Ball is pointing out some controversy here. It was a very heavy-handed challenge by Sorensen. I wonder if he's going to get sent off here. I need to see the replay and whether it was a bona fide obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Let's see. I want to see a replay and see where this infringement. I thought, first instance, I thought it was in the box, but it could be a red card for Sorensen. I need to see a replay to see if there's where the ball was going and whether anyone was carried. In the first instance, brilliant back heel. It's a really good move by Rangers, by Chair. Great ball through by Willock. Oh, no, it is outside the box. Well done, ref. Let's have a look. And, yeah, it could well be a red card, though. No, it's a yellow. Let's have if they show us another replay, if Dykes is not in control of the ball and it's running away, it's not an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. So I need to just take one more look there. It's the right call that it wasn't a penalty, but in terms of the obvious goal-scoring opportunity, I'd need to have another look. If Dykes has hit that far away from himself, to the point where he's not going to be able to get an obvious shot off, then it won't be a red. But I need to see another replay of that just to give my final view on that. Either way, we have a free kick here. That's naughty. They've just moved it back. Right on the edge of the box, as you'd imagine. Barbet's there with the left foot, Chair with the right foot. Barbet's placing this ball, so I think he's probably going to take it here. Let's have a look. Barbet. Oh, side netting. I thought he'd popped that one in. Wow. Just wide of the post. Oh, it doesn't miss by much, does it? Although Raya, to be fair, dives and takes his hands away, so he knows that is going wide. Corner, though. Corners and yellow cards coming out for Bits' bet. Willock. I want to see another replay of that incident there with Sorensen, just to see where the ball was going, because that'll depend on whether that was an obvious goal-scoring opportunity or not. Brentford huffing and puffing to get this clear. Dykes has it again. Dykes down the right-hand side here is Samuel. Samuel holds it up. They've doubled up on him again. It's taking two to stop Bright Samuel tonight. He wins the throw-in. Let's have a look. I can see some comments coming in about that decision. I will give you a view, I promise. I just need to see one more replay of it to see where the ball was going and whether Dykes would have had control of it or not. If he does have control of it on the replay, it's a red card. He should have been sent off. If he doesn't, then the ref's got that right. And it's yellow. Right, the ball's gone dead. Come on, Sky. Show us another replay. 40 minutes gone in this one. Do we get to see that one again? They're not going to show us. I'll reserve judgment then. Basically, it's the laws say denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, i.e., the player is going to be in a position where he can essentially get a shot off on goal and possibly score a goal. Obviously, if Dykes has completely miscontrolled that and it's gone out of play, then it won't be a red card. But I'm sure the ref would have happily looked at a screen for that one, wouldn't he? Here come Brentford, and Marcondes has it. Turns it around the corner for Fosu. Fosu to Henry. Henry, he tries to cross it in. It deflects back off of him. And It's out for a goal kick. 42 gone. Do you know what? I could wind it back on my screen, but I might miss something. Yeah, Noah, I understand your passion, but that statement there is totally inaccurate. Ref's given the foul, so it has to be a red. Absolutely not. You may be right that it is a red card, but that wouldn't be the reason. It has to be an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Remember, it can be a foul and not an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. So just want to make sure that we are reading the laws correctly here on the channel. Here is Chair with the early shot. Good save by Raya. Chair has just come into the game slightly in the last 5 minutes with that little back heel. If he didn't lose control of the ball, then totally no. But that's not what you said. You said ref's given the foul, so it has to be a red. That's not true. If he didn't lose control of the ball, then yeah, it is. Oh, here we go. You're probably right there, Noah. I've just had one more look. So it goes in. No, that's a red card. Yeah, he's not even had a chance to miscontrol it. He's been bashed off the ball. Yep, I think that should have been a red there. I think Dykes is going to be able to get a shot off there if he doesn't get fouled. So I agree with you that it should have been a red, but not because it was a foul, because it was an obvious goal scoring opportunity. We do need to make the distinction. That is an important distinction. And I don't want anyone in this channel to be that annoying guy on the terraces who's not quoting the laws correctly, which bugs me. Red all day long, says Russ. It did look like it, didn't it? No. You're all good. You're all good, Noah. You in the end, you were right. I think it is a red card there. I think he was going to be able to get a shot off. So, fed through. Now there's two of them in. Here's Dykes. Oh my God. Huge chance for Lyndon Dykes. QPR played right through. Has to be 2-1 there. They're ripping them apart actually here. And Dykes comes in on the left foot. Oh, his technique just completely disappears on him there. And he just plants his right foot in totally the wrong place. Has to stretch his left foot out. And wide it goes. Horrible miss by Lyndon Dykes there. Big, huge chance here. Rangers really should be 2-1 up here. And maybe Brentford should be down to 10 as well. Interesting game. Very, very interesting game. Just our luck. Yep, I think that did go against Rangers there, that decision. It looked like Dykes was going to be able to get a shot off at goal if he's not fouled there. And or at least take the touch to then put himself in a position to get a shot off on goal. That, to me, is an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, which is the red card criteria in those decisions there. So, yes, I think Brentford might have got away with that one. Here is Samuel, and that one is cleared. Fosu pops it back into Janel, the goal scorer. Seems a long time ago, that one. Here is Josh Da Silva. We're into stoppage time, by the way. Here's Mbuemo. He's got right into the box there. Just tries to header it down. And Dieng is sharply out. Just got too much on the header away. Here is Willock. Willock into Carroll. Tries to turn it round the corner. And cleared by Janelt. Again, who's having a decent game. Come on, Lyndon, says QPR forever. Yeah. Just scored a great goal as well. Hell of a miss, though, there. Here's Willock into the left wing position, chased by Da Silva. Chair round the corner from Carroll. Willock's gone down, and they've turned it over. 30 seconds of the minimum stoppage time remaining. Brentford's midfield been poor so far. QPR defensively, they haven't offered much of a screen. I think you do need to give credit to QPR, who've played through a couple of times really nicely, especially in from minutes 35 onwards. Here is Janelt, who switches the play. We're about to get half-time, I would imagine. And there it is, half-time. Really good game, this one. QPR start really well. And then literally with the first real half chance of the game, we get the goal for Brentford. Lovely finish by Iain low into the corner. Then QPR come back into it. Brilliant equaliser. Larbey and Bright Samuel are having strong words with the referee, who's probably going to be a bit embarrassed with that one when he goes and looks back at that at half time, I think. They get the equaliser, QPR. Brilliant assist by Bright Samuel for that. Dykes sticks that one in. Then huge controversy there, where, in my estimation, Sørensen bumps Dykes off the ball. It's an obvious goal scoring opportunity. Probably should be red carded there. Only gets the yellow. And then big miss by Lyndon Dykes. Huge chance there. It's got to be scoring. Championship level striker. Got to pop that one away there. So, good game. Well balanced. QPR should either be or have a man advantage here. I think I'd be a bit infuriated if I were a Rangers fan, because Brentford have still got every chance of winning this. And what I'm saying is Rangers should probably be going into the second half with some sort of advantage. Mike, I can't read that because you've misspelt the word shots there. Seeing every QPR, the one thing we can't handle is the press and a route one. Let us play and we've got a good shot of winning. There you go. Have a look at our Twitter. He's getting stick for shooting practice with Ferdinand for you, Lyndon. Yeah, maybe you should need it. Really good half. Cracking start by QPR. Chris says Bennett was not a red. Go on, Chris. Give me your rationale for why that having been given a foul was not a obvious goal scoring opportunity. Wenlock Young Team says harsh to criticise the ref. I don't think it's harsh. I think he's wrong. Maybe he needs some help. I think it's okay for me to say that I think that was a red card. And all I said was I think the ref will be embarrassed when he sees it back. I don't think that's harsh. I think it's perfectly fair. I think the decision is wrong. I think he got it wrong, and I think he will be embarrassed. I don't know. I'm not saying anything mean or nasty about him. I think we should be allowed to criticise, because that's a big call that I think he's got wrong. Chris, come on, Chris. Look, let's try and be balanced and leave our bias at the door. You, my friend, know that is intellectually dishonest, don't you? He went down like a sack of spuds. That's irrelevant because the ref gave a foul. So how he goes down is irrelevant because the ref's called a foul. Now it's was there an obvious goal scoring opportunity? That's just not true that they were covering players. Sørensen was the covering player and he committed a foul. I'm sorry, my friend. I respect everyone's opinion, but I don't think what you've said there is accurate or honest. And I don't think you've left your bias at the door there, my friend Chris. But you are entitled to your opinion, indeed. I'm sure there are others that will agree with you on that. How does that win the argument? And the foul on Tony, Ben? That's a separate matter, but I 100% disagree with what you've just said there, that there was no covering players. I think you know that that's not true as well, don't you? There you go. Linesman should be helping him. No, you know that's not going to happen, mate. You just know that's not going to happen. Linesmen, they just don't have any power in these games. It's the referee's call. I think linesmen are even told not to raise their flag if the ref makes a decision as well. So just not going to happen. Going into Clubhouse here and racking up a strong 1 p.m. cocktail. There you go. Get on it, my friend. Who was the QPR Ranger self? Eze, who's gone to Palace. As a Bees fan, I thought it was a classic 50-50 shoulder, 1980. Yeah. Oh, in 1980, that would have got a standing ovation, wouldn't it? It would have been, you'd have been applauded for that tackle. But we're 40 years removed from 1980. I totally agree. If only there was VAR. There we go. And to think that people criticise it. We just, there you go. Easy answer, Ben. VAR in the Championship. We are, I can't hear what the guys are saying there. Gary O'Neill is now talking about this decision. If you're watching, let me know what they're saying, because I've got my ears in here. What was my score prediction? Huddersfield v Borough. I can't remember. I think I predicted I think Warnock will be happy to get out with that. A draw there. So we're just looking back at the goals here. And this is the opening goal, which I thought was a lovely goal, actually. Flicked on by Tony. Henry has it. He knocks it in to Yanel, who drives that one in. Oh, someone spoke about deflection on this one. Let's have a look. No, I don't see a deflection. It went in very cleanly as well. I could be wrong. Let's have a closer look here. No, there's no deflection on that. Great finish there by Yanel. Russ says, keep that horrendous system away from actual football. Russ, I can't disagree with you more there. That should have been a red card, and VAR could have helped. Was it implemented properly there? I think every QPR fan in the world would be advocating for VAR to have a look at that one. We're now looking at the second goal here. They've circled Rico Henry. I think they're going to accuse him of jogging back here, which is probably a bit unfair because there's two players on the cover. It's just Bright Samuel beats both of them. Lovely cross there. I mean, someone does point out that Dalsgaard is on the cover. However, maybe that comment is right. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. It's a brilliant cross. Dalsgaard does lose Dykes there, but it's a really nice cross and a nice finish there. I stand corrected. I'm on an iPhone. Yeah. Oh no, it was a difficult one to see. What do you mean? No, it wouldn't. What wouldn't it? What does that mean? Ben, leave your bias at the door always. Need the force of force. Yes, we do. Here is right. Here's this red card decision, or well, yellow card that it was. Through goes Dykes. Absolutely. I was just laughing at Chris's argument that there was a covering defender. There's no Brentford defender with about 10 yards. Yeah, he's running in behind on goal. I mean, it is subjective, but I just cannot see how anyone could argue that wasn't an obvious goal scoring opportunity. I can't read that out, Russ, because you've sworn in there. We can't have a blanket thing on VAR that just because a decision's gone against your team that we should never use it again. You need to leave your bias at the door, get your emotions out of it. Yes, you may have had a bad experience, but I'm sure we've all had a bad experience dating, haven't we? But it doesn't mean that we stop and we give up and we never do it again. I think you've got to be a bit more open-minded about VAR there. And it can be really good if they get it right. I don't think we should give up just because it's difficult to implement. Liam says, I think I'm right about, I think you're probably right. Yeah, fair point. Two things can be true, though. It was a great assist and a little bit of sleepy defending. Was a red all day long. I think it was red, wasn't it? Yeah. Need a strong start to the second half, says Noah. Absolutely. Ben, is that picture on your shelf? Is that picture? Yes. That was, I can't remember what the guy's name was. That was drawn by a watcher. Tremendous. That. Does it look like me? If I get in line with it, there you go. I think he's done a good job. Hey, I can't draw. We're coming up. Last ad break here. Great chat going at half time. Loads of stuff for us to discuss here. Red cards, yeses and noses. And are QPR going to come a cropper in the second half now and be made to rue that decision? Been crying out for helps for refs, and VAR gives us that okay. The odd decision has gone wrong. Yeah, I totally agree, Charlie. It's just that we have fans and a VAR decision goes against their team. They don't leave their bias at the door and they hate it forever. We need patience, and people need to accept mistakes, and mistakes happen. mistakes that happen if there's no VAR, wouldn't there? So there you go. I hate being neutral because I'm not, but it's either nothing or a red. Yeah, totally. Russ says no bias in it. It's an embarrassing system. Using the word embarrassing doesn't enhance your argument. There are bits that have for us and against us. Totally against the system, and if in the Championship would result in me dropping to non-league. Absolute nonsense, Russ. You would never drop to non-league. Stop trying to hype your argument up, buddy, by saying embarrassing and grandstanding and saying you're going to drop to non-league. You've not really said anything there. You're against the system. That's it. You just haven't said anything there. Evening, Ben. Do you think Leeds can get back on track? Difficult game at Everton tomorrow. Chris says a pretty even half. Weak referee. QPR have been given a good account, and the gap between the teams is nothing like last season. Brentford need to play faster with more intensity. De Silva is too deep. Indeed. Up the bees, says Chris. Russ says, I'd rather have a wrong decision and emotion in the game than a soulless machine. It's only when that decision doesn't go against you, though, isn't it? I think most fans, they just get annoyed when a decision goes against them, and they go surprisingly quiet when a decision goes for you. Hey, I'm not the one criticising it. You sum it up. Hey? VAR is doomed to fail. Most incidents are not black and white. It just makes it hard for refs. I wouldn't say most incidents, Sven. None of them are black and white. You read the laws. They've made them all subjective. So even that red card that I think's a nailed-on red card, having seen it 10 times now, still subjective. You know, the subjective terminology is, in your opinion, is that a goal-scoring opportunity or not? It's like the red cards. In your opinion, is that excessive force or careless, etc.? So, yeah, you're kind of right, but you're kind of wrong, I think, at the same time there. Sven, you're right that it's... I don't think that's the right standard to hold VAR to, because VAR can't make subjective things black and white. They'll still be subjective. And if you want VAR to make it black and white, you're barking up the wrong tree, because it can't. They are subjective. The only one that's not subjective is goal line technology. Unless we get an Aston Villa situation with Sheffield United, that we can do. But then people don't like the black and white ones either. They say, oh, he's a millimetre offside. We can't have that. That's ruining the game. So basically fans moan a lot is what happens. Fans moan when the black and white ones are really tight, and then it's black and white. And then when they're subjective, they want them to be black and white, despite the fact they moan about them when they're black and white. So there you go. What will Brentford's first game in the new ground be with a crowd? I don't know. I could probably tell you right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, are they in? They can play in London, can't they? It will be... let me just hit next on there. They will play Derby County on December the 9th. Will be their first game. Let's have a look. Yeah. Russ is back. Having suffered the system last year, I 100% prefer the decision being come from an on-field referee. I don't care where it comes from or what you've experienced. I just want it to be the right decision. And if they can get something that will help them out in more, I just don't get why you'd have extra help and not take it. If people can be patient and they can work on the system, but you're entitled to your view, as I am mine, and that's what makes the world go round. Nice constructive debate. Liam says, I think VAR can work if they start using officials in other countries that use it properly, whereas they take ages to make decisions. They'll get there. I think they'll get there. I really do. But as I say, we're all entitled to our views, whether we like it or not, honestly. We Lock Young Team, or When Lock Young Team, I always get wrong. Thank you, sir. Looks like Jensen is being readied, and maybe Janssen. Matthias Jensen and Pontus Janssen. Drink to that. Sorry. Thank you, Wenlock Young Team. £4.99 super chat. The mighty Shrewsbury have appointed Steve Cotterill as their manager. Well, if you get the Steve Cotterill that was at Bristol City in 14-15, happy days. If you get the one that was at Birmingham a bit later, you're probably probably not up for that. But he aced League One last time he was there. Thought they might bring Paul Hurst back, but there you go. Yes, Shrewsbury, good luck. Cots, indeed. I recall Cotterill was the most decorated coach badge-wise in the country. There you go. Thank you again, Wenlock Young Team, for the super chat. Right, I think that substitution, a double substitution, is happening. De Silva is out. Jensen is in central midfield. Cotterill, made in Cheltenham. You can never tell from his accent, could you? Classic. Love it. You are a Cheltenham resident. I know you live that way, don't you, Russ? Is it actually in Cheltenham? Jansen has come on for... I wasn't paying attention, for God's sake. Sorry. They gone 3 at the back? Or... yes. Interesting. So they've gone 3 at the back. Jansen has gone in between... I'm trying to see who's gone off. And Buemo's there. They must have lost another central midfielder as well. Marcondes is there. I can't for the life of me see what system that Brentford are going to play. Let me just flip that substitute up real quick. We have kicked off. Come on, SofaScore. Hurry me up with the subs. If anyone spotted who Jansen came on for, right, I can see Fosu, I can see Janel. I can't see De Silva, but I know he went off. Is Marcondes still on? Marcondes looks like he's playing right wing back. So has Dalsgaard gone off? I think Dalsgaard might have gone off. Let me know if I'm right about that one. Where's Rico Henry? There he is. Yeah, I think Dalsgaard has gone off. So Brentford have gone 3 at the back. Jansen is in the middle of the 3, number 18. Dalsgaard has gone off. He was playing right back. Looks like Marcondes is playing right wing back. So if I'm Chris Willock, I'm like, get me the ball and get me one-on-one with him. Referee wants to chat to Lyndon Dykes. And Pontus Janssen getting himself in trouble already. Oh, backing into each other and a little bit of a push and a shove. A couple of alpha males going at it there. Yes, so Emiliano Marcondes is playing right wing back. So you've basically got, it's sort of like a 3-4-3. You've got... Sørensen, Jansen and Pinnock, the 3 centre-halves. You have got Marcondes, who's now playing right wing-back. Then you've got a double pivot of Janelt and Jensen. And then narrow forwards are going to be Fosu and Buemo, given that they've got wing-backs going outside them now. And Tony is the central striker. Oh, dinked through there and into the box was... Carroll, and the cross was cleared out and then booted clear. Already some action down that left-hand side there. And a foul in the middle there. All a bit harum-scarum at the moment. The ball rolling there. Prediction on Ipswich Charlton. I think Charlton are going to win. Ipswich in a very bad moment. Not all is well there. Home, it goes to Dieng. And pinged out nicely to Hammerline. And here is Chair. A bit more space now in that deep midfield position. Chair to Willock. Willock stands up. Pinnock. Oh, nice cross onto the roof of the net. Dykes was there on the back post. He just couldn't deliver there. And if he does, Dykes has really got the run on the back post on Sørensen there onto the roof of the net in the end. Toenail offsides on the sidelines in build-up before goals are just depressing. Even I was annoyed when Wolves got their goal against us. Leeds disallowed for one of those. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's not the problem with the VAR, though, is it? That's the wording of the rule. And the VAR is interpreting the rule in the most black and white fashion possibly, isn't it? Ipswich will win. Listen to the bits. Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Can you do a backflip? I can do 10 backflips. Not on camera, though. Oh, cleared up the line now. Willock's got behind Marcondes twice already, and we've only played 4 minutes of this half. He's trying to run through Pinnock, whose long legs does well. One of the major issues with me on VAR is that with offsides, they use camera angles where it's not directly in line. Therefore, some decisions are wrong. Well, some decisions may be wrong because if the argument is that the angle they are using is wrong, then couldn't the angle that is proven it's wrong also be wrong? What is the right angle, hey? Unless we've got an exact... and then it just starts to get ridiculous, isn't it? Because we're into conspiracy theories where nobody believes anything is the right decision. I do believe in the dead heat theory, though. I thought the Bamford one against Crystal Palace, when 2 horses go over the line and they just give it a dead heat and pay out on both of them. Yeah. That is if it cannot be proved by a camera and a VAR system that it's offside. Hey-ho. Come on, you super hoopser, says Mike. Drink it up, indeed. Free kick for Brentford. Playing with a different system in this half. Presumably trying to get Rico Henry a bit higher on Bright Samuel to shut him down. And here is Henry on the ball now. Roles reversed here. Henry tries to cross to the back post. And it has gone all the way out. The Pookie one was nuts, though, as the ball was mid-flight on the angle they took. Did you get to see another angle where it wasn't mid-flight from the VAR? I think when I saw it's over the top here. Tony, Iain comes out and grabs it. I think when I saw a tutorial thing that they did in the Stockley Park, they showed you how they do it, and they wait for the guy to kick the ball, and they look for daylight between the passer's foot and the ball, don't they? So it will be in flight. Shouldn't really be mid-flight, I wouldn't have thought, but it will be in flight. Cleared by Dickey. And Janelt recycles there. Let's just check out. I know Bits is in the chat here. Check out Bits' bet, and then we'll see how we're doing. 4 corners each team and 2 bookings for each team as well. We'll just check the numbers in just a jiffy. Marcondes on the right-hand side crosses in. Cleared by Johan Larbey. We have 1 yellow card each side. And we have 4 corners to QPR, none for Brentford. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Bits' bet. Slid down the right-hand side. Kane, he's under-hit the cross there. And I think QPR forced another corner there, a 5th for them. What accuracy we can deliver in our corner stats here. My goodness. Samuel causing trouble again there, beating Sørensen that time. Kane couldn't quite deliver the cross. He did have Illis Chair arriving on the back post there also. Corner for Rangers. Chair's going to take this one right-footed. Going to swing it out. Dickey and Larbey are up on the back stick. In it goes from Chair. Barbet got up. He was unchallenged, but the ball was just a bit too high. Dykes is going to recycle and win another corner. Corner number 6. Sorensen appeals that it should be a goal kick, but QPR have got the corner. Chair is going to take this corner again with the right foot. So this will be an in swinger. Here it comes from Chair. Everyone's bundled in on the goal line here. Willett goes and stands in front of David Raya. Corner goes in. Pinnock, huge defender, heads it away. Kane. Here is Carroll. Tries to beat Mark Condes with a nice bit of skill. Bits has cashed out. There we go. Well done, Bits. Don't see Brentford getting 4 corners. Well, congratulations and thank you for the super chat. So Bits' bet, I think we classed that as a success today. What are you, Bits? Are you 2-2 on your bets at the moment since we've been doing the sequence series segment, whatever word I'm going to use? Here come Brentford. Jensen puts that out wide to Mbeumo, who's got the run here on Hammerlinen. Comes inside. Mbeumo. Oh, brilliant pass by Mbeumo. What a goal. Is Tony offside? Oh, Tony's offside. Oh, it's a glorious scoop by Brian Mbeumo. Lovely bit of technique there. He's on the run. Let's have a look here and see whether Tony was on or off. Great bit of skill by Mbeumo. Oh, well, his shoulder is offside. And in the past, we would have said that, oh, that's a tight one. But now with VAR, it's like, no, he's offside. So Tony's just leaning forward and his left shoulder is offside there. So, yes. Oh, here comes Samuel. Oh, Rico Henry dived in for that one and made the challenge. Offside. Yes, I agree. Tony has a bit of a rep as a diver. They're just showing it again. He's off. And we're getting very used to looking at these, aren't we? Along the line and judging whether any bit of goal scoring humanity, atoms, can be offside. QPR forever says bit of justice for the red that should have been. Not really, mate. Not really. It's I think one decision was right and one decision was wrong. So you probably still owed one, if that's your logic. Here comes Henry, dinks that in, and Dieng pulls it out. We still have another 20-1 and a 66-1. Go on, Bits, is all I will say. The Betsmith. Just quickly, please, if you're watching now, hit like, hit subscribe on the channel, please. Support the channel. We are coming up 13,300 nearly subscribers. Ticking along, steady as she goes. Name that tune. Bet you can't. You name the band? Here is Bright Samuel. Oh, tried to do the Zidane pirouette thing there, dragging his foot over the ball, gives it away. Out it goes to Mbeumo, who's 1v1 with Hammerlinen. Hammerlinen showing him onto his right foot, and they double up. Willett comes back and helps him out, and QPR get it away. That's given out to Janelt. Pinnock recycles that, and here is Jansen out to Sorensen. Nice ball through the lines by Sorensen. That is a foul by Rob Dickey on Tariq Fosu. Why is there a lot of teams playing 5 at the back? Oh, there you go, David. Well done. Raconteurs, Jack White's band. I was going to give you a clue. I was going to go dong, 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 dong. Start that a bit low, didn't Good question. That why are there a lot of teams playing at 5 at the back? It's very cyclical, isn't it? We've had a couple of years of developing 4-2-3-1, the wide forwards. Now teams are wanting the assurance of 3 at the back. They're wanting the fullbacks to be wing backs and do attacking. They want the double pivot and they want the narrow forwards, and that's kind of morphed into this 3-4-3 type thing. Remember, tactics are cyclical. Give it 3 or 4 years, everyone will be playing 4-4-2 again. All it takes is one good team to do it, and everyone else follows suit. Free kick swung in by Mbeumo, headed clear. Ben, don't know if you're very political, but they seem to be the ones getting the numbers. No, thank you. No, thank you. For my sanity, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. The only thing more toxic than football comments on YouTube are political comments. So, Charlie, I'm sorry, my friend. We have done Reading and Bristol City in the past week, haven't we? So I'm doing West Brom, Sheffield United tomorrow night, but we'll be here for the 3 p.m. I promise you, buddy. I promise you. Here is Samuel. And Henry, Bright Samuel's been so dangerous in this game. Slides in and makes the challenge. Don't think 5 at the back works anymore. I mean, I wouldn't ever suggest that A1 system doesn't work, because it's how you play it, isn't it? So, but there you go. Certainly a lot of it this season. Worked all right for Sheffield United, didn't it? Corner comes in. Oh, it's fallen to the back post. The ball couldn't quite chest it down, and then away it goes. My thoughts, QPR need a second just to assure a draw. As a QPR fan, that's a reality. Don't blame you. You might get cancelled. Oh, tell me about it, hey? Tell me about it. Well, there you go, Russ. Exactly. Simple way to cancel 3 at the back is to go 3 at the back. And that's exactly what happens, isn't it? And you get managers just match up and everybody's doing it sooner or later. Agreed. Good luck with your chemo session tomorrow, Charlie. Everyone give Charlie some words of encouragement if you have 10 seconds. Oh, here goes Chair. Chair is in. Oh, it's offside. As soon as he touched the ball, he was active there. It's interesting on that because Samuel went down and he's complaining, actually. I thought he might. If Samuel had kept going, he would have been onside. Chair himself was offside. Did Samuel get fouled, I wonder, or did he just trip up? Let's have a look. No. We'll give Mads Sørensen credit there. He's just running along and clips over. Across his back foot there. My youngest daughter watches people playing with toys. They get, tremendous, isn't it? Thank you, guys, for good shout-outs to Charlie there. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Dieng puts it forward and headed away by Janssen. Here come Brentford. 62 gone. Marcondes, nice ball into Jensen. Jensen hits the shot, blocked out by Larbey. Nice ball by Janelt to Mbeumo. Mbeumo holds it up. He's on the right foot now. That's a foul by Willock, who has conceded the free kick on the right-hand side of the box. Bit of an industrial tackle, that one by Willock. And Mbeumo totally did him, to be honest. Lee says, what have I missed? Where did you leave us, Lee? Did you see the end of the first half? You didn't see the parachutist come down and land on the pitch and then the streaker and then Mr. Blobby sitting in the crowd? No. Excuse me. Right, free kick to Brentford. And Buemo and Marcondes over it. Here's Marcondes. Oh, nice delivery. 2-1. Ivan Toney on the near post. And Brentford have the lead once again. And all it was a bit of quality from the delivery. And Ivan Toney, we know if you give him service inside the width of, probably that 6-yard box, he'll score. Is he onside there? They froze it. It's a tight one, that. Let's have a look. Hard to tell. He looks like he's level, and he heads it in on the near post there. He's being marked. Well, I say marked. He's let go by Hammerleinen, and Toney scores what I think is probably his 12th of the season, is it? Great delivery in there by Marcondes, and it is 2-1 to the Bees, 2-1 to Brentford. Toney with the goal. Yeah, 12th goal in 12 appearances. Brilliant stuff from Ivan Toney. There we go. Mike, sorry, buddy. He says FFS. Deary me. Why can't Toney force a corner instead of scoring all the time? There we go. Nice one, Lee. I will be here for a very big game for Sheffield United tomorrow night. Here is, that's going to be a yellow card for Todd Kane. Rugby tackle there by Kane on Tariq Fosu. Maybe a bit of frustration there after Rangers go 2-1 down. It's been a fairly even second half. I couldn't say that Rangers have been on top in the second half, but certainly a close game, this one. Toney more clinical than Watkins. Well, we'll see. Watkins certainly set a high standard, but Toney is in line to at least equal or if not better the standard that Watkins set in terms of goals. Kane takes a yellow card. Another free kick here. Another free kick here for Brentford. And Buemo floats this one in. Jansen's up. Heads it down there. Jansen's saying he got pulled. Quick throw out by Dieng, and they've turned it over, and Brentford have the ball back. And Buemo all the way back on his halfway line there to Yanel, pressed there and goes all the way home. 2-1, Brentford, 66 gone in this one. Ivan Toney does it again. Hoofed into the crowd there by Rob Dickey. That's force of habit, that, into the crowd. Let's have a look here. They're looking at the jostling for Sky. They've got a nice behind the goal there. Yeah, Hammerleinen just doesn't do enough there, does he? At all. Loses Toney on the near post. And yes, goals conceded from set play. 6. Rangers the worst in the league, says Sky. Here is Rico Henry. Also, cast your mind back just before half-time. Brentford could easily be down to 10, but they are winning this one. Here is Buemo. Little ball around the corner. A handball shout there. Willock was the player back defending, I believe. I'm sure we'll have another look at that. Here is Bright Samuel, who tricks himself there and falls over. Oh, but he's strong. Look at that. How has he still got the ball? He's finally lost it there. Goodness me. All sorts of holding there between Samuel and Fosu. Let's see whether that transpires into anything as the game goes on. A little bit physical. Here comes ball. Chair receives and turns. Oh, lovely play by Chair. Classy player. Willock down the left now. Willock back to Carroll. Into Chair. Chair's winding up for the shot. He dummies. Ball. Out it goes to Kane. Can he get the cross in? No. Closed down by Rico Henry. Nice little attacking passage of play there for QPR. Warburton looks like he's planning a substitute here. Chair is going to take the corner for Rangers. Dykes is up. Dickey is up. Brentford look like they're zonally. No, they are man-to-man there. A mixture, actually. In it goes from Chair. Oh, lovely little flick on Dickey. They're appealing for handball. Referee says no. Oh, it went loose there for a second, and Dickey got the shot off. Here comes Mbuemo. He's looking for a foul off Samuel, and he duly gets it. Pontus Jansson dries his hands on his shirt. Here is the... Ooh, interesting. We get a better angle of that. Oh, well done, Sky. Let's have a look at this. If it doesn't hit his hand, he does really well there. Jansson, the ball's sort of underneath his chest. He's trying to get his arms out of the way. In terms of the word deliberate or not, he definitely, if it did touch his hand, he didn't deliberately handball it there, which is in the laws, I think. So I don't think there's a penalty in there. Here is Tony. Henry. Oh, Henry hits the shot there, deflects off Kane and into the side netting there. Brentford finally force a corner for you, Bits. There you go. Henry arriving there. Oh, God, that's close. Just deflects off Todd Kane and into the side netting. Handles that twice. Pats the ball. Fan of the butt stuff. Second one is a pen when he flails around his arm. Double handball, 2 penalties. I'll happily watch it again. I didn't see any handball in there that could be described as deliberate, which is, I'm afraid, the wording. You can be in the penalty box and have an accidental handball. Again, all completely subjective. So I will preface my answer by saying, in my opinion, from what I saw, I didn't see anything that would meet the deliberate criteria in there, which is the referee's get-outs here. But I'll have another look. Happy to have another look after another replay. See if I come around to your guys' opinion there. All subjective, remember. Here comes the corner from Jensen. And they've got that one clear. Pinnock, nice industrial boot up in the air. Sorensen wins the header, and Kane, nice little touch clear there. And they've got a Chair on the counter-attack here. Oh, it's poor from Chair. Tries to play simple ball down the line for Willock. Could not find it. Here is ball. Oh, lovely ball inside the fullback. Bright Samuel has swapped wings. He's down the left. He crosses in, looking for Chair. That's going to be a high foot, surely, as Chair challenges Rico Henry for it. I don't believe that is the way. Let's get this blooming IFAB website up. We always have to get this up, don't we? Let's see what it says about handball. Joy of all joys. Willock is going off. Actually, we'll bring the FAs. Here we go. Copy, paste. Right, let me scroll down to that, and we will read the laws as they're written on the FA's website here. There we go. It is an offence if a player deliberately, so it's literally the first word, deliberately, touches the ball with their hand arm, including moving their arm towards the ball, scores with it after the ball has touched them, scores in the opponent's goal, creates a goal scoring, touches the ball with their hand or arm when the hand or arm has made their body unnaturally bigger. The hand arm is above their head shoulder unless the player deliberately plays the ball, which then touches their arms. The above offences even apply if the ball touches a player's hand arm directly from the head body. Rah. And then there's all the exemptions underneath. Dieng catches that one. So, again, I will say you may be right. It could have been a handball. But if your argument is it hit his hand, nope, no good. It has to be deliberate. So what I mean is it hitting his hand will not win the argument. It has to hit his hand and be deliberate, which is where you get the subjectivity. Here come Brentford. Force. When did Force come on? I didn't even notice that. So we're both right then. There you go. What are you right about, Ross? I think you said he patted the ball, so it's a penalty. If anyone, look, you may be right. It may be a penalty. I'll watch it again, but we just need to get our arguments clear here. Like in the first half, where we had, if it's a foul, it must be a red. No, it can be a foul and not be a red. And also, if it's a handball, it must be a penalty. No, it can be a handball, but not be deliberate and not be a penalty. The rule's saying unnatural. Yeah, the rule's saying unnatural, but was he in an unnatural position? There we go. You may be right that the rules say unnatural, but I knew they said that. But you didn't argue that Janssen was in an unnatural position. You just said what did you say? He patted the ball. Anyway, until Sky show us another replay, I didn't think it was a penalty on first sight. I don't think it met the deliberate criteria there. Force came on for Fosu. I think I was on the IFAB website. Where am I going? Force, there we go. Quite the record off the bench. Can we move on? It was not a pen. Totally, Josh. Absolutely. Football has been played for 150 years. Why are suddenly all the offside and handball rules up for debate? Because the game has changed. Game's changed in the last 5 years, let alone the last 150 years. And the wordings of the rules have changed. So we have to debate them as the context changes. It's not a fair standard to judge football on 150 years ago, is it? For God's sake. People played 2-3-5 formations and the ball weighed 8 tons and goals looked very different. Here is Kane. As always, I say with these things, I'm never really bothered about who's right and who's wrong on what the referee does on a decision. As long as people are quoting the laws correctly, then I'm happy with that. Here is Kane. Samuel. Inside to Ball, edge of the box, opened up. Ball hits the shot with the right foot. He scored one of those. Who was that against? Scored a late winner from about that position. Excuse me. Can't remember who that was against. I think that might have even been with his left foot as well. Ball. That one flies high and wide. Who's coming on? Uncle Albert Adoma is coming on. We will see who that is for. As a QPR fan, I know where we're at. Top half would be a good achievement. Look at Derby. Yeah, Derby in chaos at the moment. Got Wickham tomorrow. Free kick to Rangers there. Jensen, who we can all lip read there, doesn't agree with the decision. And here comes Adoma. He's going to come on for 12. Ball. Interesting. So that's one of the double pivot out for basically a winger. So I don't know who's going to play central midfield now for Rangers. Neither does Thomas Frank by the look on his face. He's like, Let's see who joins Tom Carroll in central midfield. All a moot point at the moment. Say hello to Shaylee. There she is. Downstairs, my beautiful other half, who's joined the chat there from her baking account. In it goes. The free kick nodded away. It's going to be recycled there. Adoma slips. Given away. And they've won it back, Rangers. Goes out to the right wing. Chair. Oh, nice feet by Chair. Good play. Kane. I think, has George Thomas come on as well? I didn't notice that either. Let me just bring up the damn split screen here. We've been debating so much, which is good fun, which is the whole point of the chat, that I've missed all these blooming substitutions, haven't I? Yes, George Thomas did come on for Chris Willock. And we just had Albert Adoma come on for Dom Ball, didn't we? And we try and figure out what on earth the system is in just a second. Not that it really matters, because there's only 10 to go in this one. Star of the channel is in the comments. Yeah, as ever. There she is. Far more popular than me. Here come. When did Sergi Canos come on? Deary me. I only looked away for 10 minutes. Ben, tell her to get the kettle on. 2 sugars. I think we might have a cup of tea. We've got mince pie after this as well, so we will get the kettle on. Shayla's hidden the key to Ben's wine cellar. God, imagine having a wine cellar. I would literally be 25 stone if I had a wine cellar, I tell you. And a raging alcoholic, probably. Not the one, is it? Here is... Oh, a nice ball through the centre to Adoma. Chair has got it. Oh. She's not taller. Never. Maybe in heels. Don't give me little man syndrome even more than I've got already. Why do you think I wear my hair long? It's to compensate for little man syndrome, isn't it? Hey? Right, give me a yes or no here. In the chat, right? After 3, don't do it yet. If you're taller than 5'8", say yes. If you're shorter than 5'8", say no. Go. I bet I'm on average shorter than everyone in the chat. If you're taller than 5'8", say yes. If you're shorter than 5'8", say no. Who's taller than me? Yes, 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 yes. No. Oh, and Todd Kane has just nailed one on Marcus Force. He's already been booked, hasn't he? Oh, yes, and Kane has been red carded. Oh, dear. I don't believe it. After that one in the first half as well. I mean, I'm not saying Kane shouldn't have been red carded, but it just feels a bit stiff on QPR, that one. Oh, dear. Red card for Todd Kane, and that's probably game over now. Yeah, Mike agrees. It's over. I don't know. What is that in centimetres? Someone do that on Google on their phone. Yes. 5'8". Yes. Dear oh me. I would love your Barnet. Was that a red? Let the debate begin. I don't think there was much debate on that one. I can't remember the Todd Kane first yellow, but I don't remember thinking any yellows were harsh in this game particularly. That was definitely a yellow. The boot goes in on force on his thigh. That's not really the point, though, is it? It's Kane probably should have been red carded, but that's 83 minutes into a game when Sørensen could have got the straight red. Excuse me. Over there in the first half. Macaulay Bonne is coming on. I suppose QPR just have to go for it now, don't they? 84 gone, down to 10. Might as well lose 3-1. Try and draw 2-2. Hämäläinen comes off, the left back. Did lose Tony for that second goal from the set play, didn't he? I mean, Bond's come on with instructions, but I think it's just going to be attack together, defend together. We would be rich if the other Reds stood, would we now? Yes. I suspect Mr. Warburton and the Rangers fans will have something to say about that. Only a yellow card for Sørensen in the first half. Big moment in this game. QPR forever says bad challenge by Kane, deserved the yellow, then the red. I think we agree. We can agree on that one. Not much to debate there, is there? It's just the consistency. Well, not the consistency. That's the wrong word, isn't it? We're not talking about any consistency. We're talking about one decision in the first half that was probably wrong, wasn't it? Here comes Saman Ghoddos, who hasn't quite got going yet. Obviously, high bar set by Said Benrahma, wasn't it? Brian Mbeumo is coming off. Coming up like a flower. Off comes Mbeumo, on comes Ghoddos. 86 gone. QPR playing 2 at the back. Love it. Absolutely love it. Here is Kanyos, who has turned away, and you'd think Brentford will be able to get men over constantly. Now, Tony's played it through. Force is clear. Oh, good tackle by Bob Dickey there. This is very open now all of a sudden, with Rangers basically have got about 4 or 5 forward players on and not many defenders there. Dickey does really well there. Force going with the outside of the right foot there, and Dickey slides in and makes the challenge. Looking forward to your Villa West Ham show. Claret and Blues, both teams there. Yes, that'll be Monday night. Into the box it goes. Force challenging there and hoofed clear. Oh, here comes. It's Samuel and Henry. Henry does really well there. They were 1v1. He's running all over the back of him there. He's had a good game, Rico Henry. Just that one time he got up the pitch. They got punished behind Bright Samuel, didn't they? No, I didn't try and defend the undefensible, indeed. Henry, but actually, do you want to give me an idea in the comments? Henry might be in with a shout for man of the match, actually, in this one. Let me know who your man of the match would be if you've watched all 1.5 hours of this. Very dissatisfied and disappointed with my team. Here comes Tony. Tony trying to chip the keeper. Lovely effort there over the top. Do refs get pulled up respectively after games? Yes, they do. They try and defend them to the hilt publicly. Never throw them under the bus publicly, but privately, if they do have decisions wrong, they do get in trouble, don't they? Neil says QPR making a reasonable effort of this. At times, those are units just don't look good enough for this level. Yeah. I think if this level is the Championship, I think they're good enough. Maybe a team like Brentford, who are a really decent side, might be a little spot better. But they've been quite unlucky in this game, haven't they? Here is Carroll to Larbey, who's also... Everyone's just attacking here. Have you heard Steve Cooper's claim that ref for Swans v Wednesday had a personal grudge against him? You've got to be careful saying stuff like that. That's naughty. No, I haven't. I'm surprised as well. Here is a Doma down the right. Ivan Toney back and wins the tackle and then wins the foul and does that very clever thing of getting fouled and just grabbing the ball. And the referee kind of then either has to book him for handball or give the foul. Although he does get a shove in the back from Uncle Albert. A Doma there. Sky have given Ivan Toney man of the match. I don't know. I think I'd have gone for Rico Henry. But there you go. Toney making the difference there, grabbing that second goal. Into stoppage time here. 5 minutes to go. Oh, Chair's miscontrolled that. And Goddus can't punish him. Dickey takes it off him. Nice play by Dickey. Gets that one out to Samuel, who's up against Pinnock. They've doubled up on him again. Brentford. Oh, nice play by Samuel, though. Great move by QPR, this. All the way out to Adoma, who's managed to control it, keep it in. It's a nice little touch by Chair, and then a switch play by Carroll to play him down that side. Dickey, Larbey. Nice ball out wide. Adoma swings it in, half cleared there by Sorensen, and then booted away. Larbey plays that out wide. Nice ball. Here is Samuel down the left wing. That's credit to Rico Henry that they've swapped Bright Samuel's wing. Decent enough tackle there, but they've still got it. Why is Larbey? He's about 35 yards out having a shot there. Janelt closes him down. Throw in for QPR. Chair has it. 91-25 up on the clock. Tossed into the box. Sorensen half heads it clear. Adoma's got it in the box now. Oh, good feet by Adoma. He slips and the ball is cleared. Toney is chasing. Toney dummies the shot. Is he going to just hold the ball up? He has done. He's played it to Goddus. Oh, it's awful from Goddus. Really, really poor. Slid to him in the box, and it's such a half-hearted shot as well after Toney had done such good work. Toney's probably thinking, I might as well just have had a shot then from the edge of the box. It's really bad technique from Goddus there. Body shape all wrong. Shanks it wide to the right-hand side. Here's Chair. Chair tries to play it through the middle, and Raya gathers the ball. 92-22 gone. David Raya has the ball. He's taking his sweet time and boots it down the ground. Cleared again. I think Toney was offside. Surely he'll get flagged now he's come back. No. Toney. Oh, nice play by him. Reverse ball for Jensen. Clipped into the box. Larbey heads clear. Carroll helps it further clear. Samuel comes short to get it. He's going to try and roll Pinnock. Pinnock does well, but Samuel's been so dangerous for them. They've had to commit to defending him throughout the game. Looks like he's in a good groove now, Samuel. Here come Brentford again. Ooh, there was a runner there. It was Marcus Force. Toney couldn't quite play the pass through. 93-22 up. Lovely ball by Chair there with the outside of his foot. Adoma Adoma crosses that one in. Oh, good punch by Raya. I wondered where that one was going to go. Good play by Adoma and by Chair just beforehand. Rangers having a good go at this. They have had a good go at this all night, but just hasn't been their night, has it? Literally. Here is Chair, plays it out to Adoma. Thomas, forgot he was on. Tries a back heel. They got anyone who can take a long throw on here? They're going to go short. Chair has got it. Chair throws it to Dickey. Adoma. Now, interesting one here because Dickey's gone down. He's drawn a foul out of Ivan Toney, which means QPR can lob this into the box and probably just stick everybody forward. I think Dickey was quite clever there. Yeah, he just ran into Toney and went down, and I suppose Toney half blocked him, didn't he? But it's a free kick now. Can they get a good delivery? And can Brentford defend it? Is the question. 94-38 up. Chair swings it in. Deep one. Headed away. It's going to go back to Chair. Chair to Carroll. Carroll floats that one in. Dykes heads it in field, and Pinnock heads it clear. Lobbed in again by Dykes. And, Dykes has been caught there. Yellow card is out for Brentford. And I said it was going to be the last phase of play. Yeah, Kanyos just leaving one on Dykes there. It's a bit late. It will now really be because we're on 95-22. So pretty much, we've said this before, it's going to go in the box and they've got one touch to score, basically. If Brentford get anything on this, the ref will blow his whistle. It's fairly central. Chair's going to float it in. Brentford brave, hold a high line here. Complaining about something or other. Here comes Chair. Floats it in. Toney gets a header on it. And there is the full-time whistle. Brentford 2, QPR 1. Wow. Brentford maybe getting away with one a little bit there. QPR will point very strongly at the first half, and that challenge by Sorensen that could well have been a red card that was only a yellow card. In the end, it's a red card for QPR and for Kane at the end of the game. Probably no complaints about that. Camera goes in on the referee. Brentford getting the winning goal with Ivan Toney in the second half. That was after Janelt gave them the lead in the first half. Lyndon Dykes equalised. Lyndon Dykes also, just before half-time, missed a huge chance. QPR will consider this a bit of a missed opportunity, I would suggest. But Brentford will be very happy. They've got through it. You have to find a way, and they have found a way in this one. Let's have a look at the numbers just before we go. And you will see Rangers 57% possession. Mark Warburton wants a word with the referee. He's not happy. I don't blame him. Let's have a look at the numbers. Yeah, 6 shots on target to 2 in Brentford's favour. 9 corners to 2 in QPR's favour. 2 big chances to 1 also in QPR's favour. 4-5-5 passes to 3-5-5. Look, they were unlucky. But Brentford have done their job. And look at that, moved up into 4th position in the Championship. Yes, this is the first game of 12 for this round of fixtures, round number 14. But Brentford moving into some nice form. Thomas Frank is chatting with the ref. He presumably has less complaints than Mark Warburton, but it still looks like he's complaining about something. There you go. Never happy, are they? So Brentford in 4th, QPR in 13th. Their first defeat in 4. They may drop both sides may drop a couple of places tomorrow. But Brentford will be happy now, moving into better numbers for them. 6 wins in 14. Now, they'll probably still not be happy with that, but they move into 4th, albeit maybe temporarily. Right. Let's say cheers to Mike. Nice one. Russ in the chat, always good value. Might have lost, but proud of my team. Best we've done their recent season. Shame the ref can't do his job. Ref was terrible. Professional job by Brentford. Really good game, Ben. And thank you to everyone for the football shirts, donations. Yes, let's flash. I don't even know what word I was going to use. Flash. Let's flash that up. That's Charlie, who is our fan sponsor. 30 years of loyal. Here's to many more. And you can donate to his fundraising campaign there by donating a shirt. Go to www.depop.com/ReadingFan21 or chat to him on here or at ReadingFan21 on Twitter. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Before you go, please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. Congratulations to Bits. Bits is bet we cashed out. So that counts as 2 and 2 in those games. And all those people, 71% that thought Brentford would win, they were right, but a couple of mitigating factors in this one. Brentford 2, QPR 1. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Good night, QPR. Good night, Bits and Noah. And we will see you all tomorrow. I'm not doing Reading Bristol City. I will be doing the late Premier League game, which is a dearly departed, which is West Brom Sheffield United. But I will be here for the Saturday Super Stream at 3 p.m. Thank you very, very much for watching. And from me tonight, it is a big over and out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.